Hey guys, how's everyone? Give me a second, real quick. I am, for some odd reason, reading about uh, William Taft, 27th President of the United States, and his kids, and his kids' kids. Do not ask me why. I'm just kind of, I go down Wikipedia rabbit holes. You know what I mean? Well, I go down information rabbit holes, useless information rabbit holes. All right, we're going to bring up the desktop so I can see what's going on here. Oops. Who do we got? Hey, Matthew. Matthew says, hello, greetings, Eric. Nice to see you. Hey, T. Food from afar was here. Hello, Yogi. Sorry I haven't been around. Family stuff happening. Everything okay? No problem not being around. We're here. We are here when you need to show up. You know, we're here when you need company and you just want to hang out, or you need a little support, or you need some love. Just let us know. Sniper says, greetings, good Eric. Sniper, how are you? Hey, Kay. Kay says, hey, everyone. Hey, Yogi, and everyone in the chat. Hey, Lucy. Lucy, how are you? Hello, Selma. So, who's your favorite least known president? For some reason, William Taft was on my mind today. Someone on Facebook said, who's your favorite president? And instantly I said, William Taft. I don't know why. I, I knew he was the 27th president. We got the lightning bolts, we got the thundering heart, which are going to be one thing, the announcement of the presence of the amazing, energetic Joshua. How are you, Joshua? Martine says, yep, everything's okay. Just stuff a bit mental. Well, if you ever need to de stress, we're here for you, my friend. Let's see. Marie says, Yogi, throw me a paragraph. How you found my new short less than 2 seconds. I'm a yogi. We know these things. We're connected. We're connected with the sphere of the universe. You know, the weird, the web. You pull one strand of the YouTube web, and the entire universe of YouTube vibrates. I picked it up in the infinite field of possibilities. I could keep going on. Joshua says, I'm good. How are you, Yogi? Doing pretty good, Joshua. A little sleepy. So we're gonna do an hour. We're gonna get an hour in the live stream. Call it a night. Martine says, haven't been able to do stuff this week, and my channel is 2 years on Saturday. Nice. I hope to see you Sunday, and let me wish you happy anniversary and congratulations. Congratulations on a successful channel, Martine. I mention often, and I know you've heard me, you're really good at what you do. Uh, Marie says, I was watching shorts and so he commented less than a second. I'm in tune, you know? Martine says, hopefully we're celebrating that Sunday with a live. I hope so. Hakan? Did I say that right? Guess my name? I'm going to guess Hakan. You should have said, can you say my name right? That would have been pretty good. Because the answer would have been no, probably not. What's up, Nightmare? How are you, my friend? Joshua says, would you like to see my energy? Yes. The answer to that is always. Tim says, up again, Yogi. Everyone in the chat. What's up, Tim? Tim, any progress since this afternoon? Hey, for those who don't know, hey, it was 150 before, right? You needed, what was it? I thought you said it was 150 before, and now you need what? 127? Mary of Mary's Gigs is now 4K in, fully monetized channel, guys. Thank you all for stepping up and helping her get there, guys. Amazing Amanda says, so hey Amanda, I was thinking about you. Just like right before I went live. Joshua says I have a new short video and my teddy bear has almost more energy than I do. I don't know if anyone can have or anything more energy than Joshua. Martine says, thank you, Yogi, means a lot. Absolutely, Martine, absolutely. Handsome and sexy people, hello. Hey, Kitty. My cat thinks you're talking to her specifically. Sniper says, Eric, I was wondering, did we previously talk about JFK assassination previously in live streams? I believe we have maybe worthwhile revisiting and comparing to now. I don't remember if we did or not, Sniper. My guess is probably so. Joshua says, thanks for the compliment, Amanda. You want to drop the link for your short, Joshua? Tim says, Nightmare, Joshua, Bumblebee, and Lucy. Amanda says, sub to you, Tim. Thanks, Amanda. Nightmare says, hi to Tim. Tim is going to get to 1K with 0 content on his channel. That's the goal. And then he has a video already made to release when he gets it there. Amanda says, K, sub to you. No, we need 130 early. Gotcha. So with Amanda's sub, you need 126. We're seeing, and actually Martine says I got you. So 125 now. Hey, Jamie. Jamie, how are you? Let's see. Amanda says, love the kitty. Just wandered away. I'm trying to see if I can get her back without publicly making the universal cat call of psst, psst, psst. Hey, she'll wander back in. Lucy says, hey, y'all. Hey, Lucy. Toy Pups is here. Says, hi, guys. I made it. Welcome back. Always a pleasure and a privilege. Sniper says, hoping that the flip flop, Eric, is all about waking people up. Or, Sniper, instead of waking people up, distracting people. Keeping them messing around with pulling strings. You know what I mean? I keep trying to get my cat back, Amanda. We'll see. There's a link for Joshua's shorts, guys. So I hope you go visit. Toy Pup said, hi, guys. I made it. Read that. T says, hi, Amanda. Good to see you over here. Have you sorted your sleep out? Have you? That's a good question. Guys, give me a second. We're looking at the amazing, energetic teddy bear. Who's got more energy, Joshua or the teddy bear? I don't know, guys. It's a toss-up. Here's a question. Who was making who dance? Was Joshua making the teddy bear dance? Or was the teddy bear making Joshua dance? That's the true question. That's the mystical question for the evening. Nice, Joshua. Sniper says those that were already spoken to about that event now have that chance to see for themselves the change they defend themselves from. Sometimes I wonder if awakening in this day and age is easier or harder. Amanda says, just woke up, Bumblebee. What time is it for you, Amanda? Lucy says, hey, yeah. Nightmare says, you started a trend, Yogi. I was, oh God, Nightmare earlier. Couldn't stop laughing at that one. I like that one, Nightmare. Yes, I accidentally said, what was it, Night Wisher? Matthew, thank you so much, my friend. We had a jewel drop from Matthew. Much appreciated. Sniper says the distraction is not seeing it. My honest opinion. See, I sort of have the opposite. Things can keep us trapped within, trapped within the mindset. Let's see. Lisa says, greetings from Germany. Well, welcome, my friend. Greetings from the United States. It's nice to see you. Lucy says she's doing great. Toy Pup says, Jules. Toy Pup's had a lot of stress and no nap. What about doing some yoga nidra? T? I was supposed to talk about yoga nidra with someone. I don't remember who. Toy Pup says, Maddie. Matthew says, you're very much welcome, my friend. Man, it says it's 2:40 and you just woke up. So what do you think about doing to get your sleep schedule straight? Toy Pup says, Matthew, thank you so much for supporting the yogi. Definitely thank you. So you never able to send much more, and it's much deserved, Eric. Hey, I appreciate your company, Matthew. I appreciate you and Grace, both your company and your friendship on Facebook. Tip Up says, Vamos had a buddy DY honey. Joshua says, I will be doing something different every night for my screencast. What's on for tonight? Or is it going to be a surprise? Someone says, hi, Mom. Toy Pup says, yes. Yoga Nidra, please. Well, it would be hard to do. I'd love to talk about it. It would be hard to do. Yeah, just plain old Yoga Nidra. Getting in the, instead of an app, put in a tape, put on a YouTube playlist and even 20 minutes. Flip Up says, hey, my Pookie Bear Selma, we love you. I'm glad you're feeling better, Selma. Marie woke up really late. Man, I urge everyone to do Yoga Nidra. You can easily find stuff on YouTube that will guide you through it, and you need a guide. Amanda says, not doing a live at all today, so this way I don't stay up until 4 a.m. Gotcha. Sorry, guys. Let me catch up. The teddy bear was making me dance. That's what I suspected. Lucy says, Joshua will never run out of energy. I imagine you're right. Member says it's a bad day, Yogi. Celtic were put out Champion League today. Ah, I'm sorry to hear that. I was a Larry Bird fan. We're all talking about basketball, right? Tip Up says, Bossy Teddy Danny's bestie. Marie says, I, for some reason, can't think that Yogi can type on my newest short. Less than 12.2 seconds. Well, is that from when I read this? I already had it done. I was there. I told you, I'm in the know. Sorry, guys. The chat keeps jumping all over the place. But keep reminding me. I do want to talk about Yoga Nidra. Toy Pup says, after the meeting today, I napped. It was well needed. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Food from Afar says, can I get help with my hours? Still need 600 for monetization. I would appreciate the help, but only if you want to. I absolutely want to. Yep, I was on top of it. I slipped off a little bit because Tundra and Daisy and Sherry were less than 100 hours from getting it. So I doubled up. I had everything focused on them. Now I'm going to swing back 600 hours. We can get that done in no time at all. We'll get that done by the end of March, before the end of March. Guys, can you watch playlists from Martine, Food from Afar? And I'll be on it if you guys can help too. We can literally do it we could probably do it 3 weeks. We could do 100. We could do it in 3 weeks. Trip Up says, Zaffin says, Amanda, you were determined. Hey, Austin. Austin is well on his way. He's going to be hitting 1K soon. Austin says, Selma, how you feeling today? Tim says, how are you? I love the fact that you guys care so much. Man, I'm all over the place. I apologize. Oh, no, Yogi. Football, or as Americans call it, soccer. Let's not get into that debate, though. You know what? I agree, because it's no debate. Hey, Share Bear, how are you? I see no reason why we call it soccer when the entire world calls it football. As far as I'm concerned, football it is, even though for a long time I only knew it as soccer because that's what we called it as kids. But as soon as as soon as you realize that you're wrong, no matter how much you try to make it right. Hey, man, are you still here? Here. Hey, look. She might jump up. I wanted to show Amanda the cat. The cat is like, I got a name. Yes, I know you got a name. How are you, Share Bear? Amanda says there was big drama about you, Yogi, but Joshua kicked the ass and Runner Boy kicked him out. Wow. Our friend Danny told me some of it. So yeah, let's hear, Joshua. How'd you handle it? Did Runner Boy really kick him out? Matthew says that means not to me, Eric. You're welcome, my friend. T has very, very good advice. Amanda, self-care. Absolutely. Let me reiterate one more time. Guys, if you could please help our friend Martine. He's been a wonderful friend, big supporter, and she's just a lovely, lovely person. And as I mentioned at the top, she's very good at what she does. If you want to see all different types of food preparation, she is the channel to be. Joshua says, Yogi, my screencast is going to be trapped in a trash bag. That's going to be good. That's going to be a good one. I look forward to that. I normally catch them when I turn my computer on about 4 o'clock in the morning. It's when I sit down to write and I bring up a couple channels to have in the background. Sherbert says, so everyone, hope you all have a blessed day. You too, my friend. Yogi, it's 22:30 here. I don't want to do and fall asleep too early for that entire night. I don't want to do NSCR and be wired. Gotcha. Sherbert says, amazing Amanda, sub to you. Guys, sorry I am so behind. Not all of it is my fault. I'm blaming my computer for some of it, guys. Sweating and Smiling says, so everyone. Hey, Sweating and Smiling, how are you? Joshua says, I just don't like people trash talking you, Yogi. You're an amazing man. You don't deserve respect. You don't deserve to be treated like trash. Thank you so much, Joshua. That means a lot for you to say. I take it in stride. And I still consider him a friend. DC says often involves trash bags, Joshua, and boxes. Don't forget the boxes. So again, I want to say how much I appreciate that, Joshua. You and Runnerboy. Brian says, slow chatters. Slow, Brian. How are you? Hey, Crafting. CBM is here. Says, hi, everyone. Nice to see you. Shout out to Joshua for handling business. Absolutely. Austin dropped his playlist. Guys, we're working on a playlist for Austin as well. Hey, Danny. Lucy says, you're really good people, Joshua. Lucy, you are correct. And you know what? It takes a really good person to recognize a really good person.
Hi, Yogi.
Hello. How are you?
Tired.
Yep, you mentioned that.
Not
Eric
sleepy.
Point.
Not sleepy tired, just flat of energy.
Right.
I had to try and deal with two things after my trauma therapy today, and it was hard. But I've put a boundary down, and I put my foot down, and I said no because I was being messed about over something.
Right.
And because I had to sort that, I didn't get my afternoon nap, which I require right now. Like, you know, how my health is. So, it's a good point you're saying yoga nidra, but do I go with the normal stuff when I go to sleep, or do I do the NSDR now?
I would do the yoga nidra when you go to sleep.
Okay, I need to sort out dinner, and maybe I'll try and get asleep in about 2 or 3 hours time, earlier than usual.
Because the yoga nidra, if you fall asleep during it, which I have before, then awesome. Yeah. Even, you know what I mean? Even better. If you don't fall asleep, you gain, and you, let's say you do it for an hour, you gain the benefit of 4 hours. You know, they say that yoga nidra, an hour of yoga nidra is the equivalent of 4 hours of actual sleep. So either way, you end up winning.
Yeah. So for all of you in chat, Yoga Nidra helps your brain relax into a deeper state of your brain. And I also call it lazy yoga because you just lie in bed and you don't move a muscle, a limb, or a finger.
It's actually the fifth limb of yoga, which is called pratyahara, which means withdrawal of the senses, because they guide you to draw your senses back within instead of focusing outwards. Hey, Chloe.
And I was using it almost every night in hospital, if you remember.
I do.
But one day I was very exhausted and I did some yoga nidra, some specific yoga nidra. I couldn't even sit up. Yogi saw a video of it, and 2 hours later, I was back sat up and had energy and full mobility again.
It was pretty amazing.
You've seen that because there's no way I could have faked that, could I?
Right. Yep, absolutely.
So
I'm going to read a comment from Chloe real quick. She says, big love for myself and Maddie. He's under the weather at the moment. He's currently sleeping, but I come with olives for both of us, Yogi. Good night. Thank you. Thank you for the olives, sort of. And I hope Maddie feels better, Chloe.
Yeah, shout out to Matty. Get better soon.
Yep.
You know, some of us have more health challenges than others in this chat.
Sure.
Whether it's mental, whether it's physical, whether we have situational stress in our lives, we should all support one another and be kind. It's free.
This is true. Nightmare said, thanks, Joshua, for protecting Sir Yogi. We must defend the Yogi by any means necessary. I appreciate that.
Yeah, Joshua Runnerboy, well done last night.
Were you there?
No, I joined too late. But I saw some other ongoings last night elsewhere.
Oh, with me?
No. I'll PM you about it.
Sure.
Because I don't know the person too well. So, how is your yoga nidra training going? You knew that question was coming up.
I did. All I need to do is take the exam, although I should probably review before I do it.
How do you review?
Just go over the class material again, watch some of the videos, read some of the material again.
Okay.
I'll be in touch if I need to practice.
Yeah.
Chloe says, love to you all.
I usually have a female guided yoga nidra, but I'm sure I can cope with the yogi in my ears. Telling me to relax muscles and everything.
Yeah, and you should be pretty used to that because we talk all the time, for breath work, for meditation and stuff.
I'm used to your voice, so yeah.
And you helped me with watch hours. So you helped me with watch hours last year. So you listened to me.
Oh yeah, I could watch. So Yogi has a playlist called Yoga Nidra, which is Nidra. And he has somebody called Ali Boozoid on his playlist. So if you watch it on Yogi's watch hours will go up. True. I don't know how many you've got on there of Ali's, but there are sometimes specific ones that I watch. But if I tell you specific ones, you could put them on your playlist.
Yep.
Then you may get like 7 hours a night or more.
Yep. I'm not really concerned about watch hours though. No. But I was talking about with my voice because you helped me get a whole lot of watch hours last year when I was trying to get monetized.
Oh yeah.
So you're definitely used to hearing me. You and Goldie. Although Goldie confessed that she had the sound off a lot of the time.
But this is it. I had an iPad and 2 phones, and in the hospital I was only using the iPad for noise to sleep with. And one night I actually set up 2 phones to play your playlist. And the nurse came in and saw the phone lit up, turned one off, but didn't turn the other. And she said, "Oh, we turned your phone off last night." I went, "No, no, 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 you can't do that." I said, "I need to use your free Wi-Fi."
You guys really came through for me. That's for sure. Kay says, I hope everyone is doing well, working and listening. Thank you, Kay.
I've only got one phone now, not two, so I'm not able to do it so easy. And in this situation, it's a bit harder.
Right. So speaking of watch hours, our friend Martine, Food from Afar, she needs
I,
less than 600 to go.
I put a link in the chat for her.
Thank you. And of course, Austin, Runner Boy is
Can I
getting
suggest
really.
that somebody within the community puts up like a weekly list of who needs watch hours?
Yes, that's an excellent suggestion.
You know, like on their community page or something, even if there's watch hours needed as a YouTube channel called, like created,
Right.
and somebody updates it, or people just say, put up a post and say, "I need watch hours, please."
Right. Yep,
You know,
that's a good idea.
and just ask for it that week. Like, just ask for a week of watch hours. People can focus on that channel, and then the next week focus on a different channel. So then
Right.
we're spreading it about.
Hey, Runner Boy, I hear I owe you a big thank you, my friend. Except it says, Nightmare, check Google Images now. Hey, Jamie.
Yeah, well done, Runner Boy. He had some shit the other day as well. Surrounding the same thing, yeah.
Yeah.
So he stepped up to the mark. Well done. It's not nice people to be hateful on one another, to say nasty things about one another that are false or whatever, and to have no evidence as well.
Hey, Michael. No worries, Michael. Runner Boy says, Yogi is king. Yes, Yogi. You own me, your alliance. I do owe it to you. Full support. I'm nothing to do with that, of course, but I have had you up playing all day today. Nightmare says Yogi for president.
Runner Boy,
worst job
I didn't
ever.
get over there quick enough to support
What's
you.
that?
Sorry, I didn't get over there quick enough to support you. I couldn't find the channel.
That's okay. I know you guys got my back, and you know,
Yeah.
again, it's not that I'm affected by it.
No, and you know, I see the person as quite pathetic and means nothing to me. Yeah,
Right.
and is quite pathetic how they behave. It's like a big baby throwing toys out the pram.
Right. Runner Boy says I haven't made the live public yet, so you can't see the comments. I might hide the comments when I post it. Yeah, I'm not concerned about it.
Runner Boy, I didn't get to see the comments. It had gone too far up, and I tried to scroll, and you know, and I was like, "Well, you've dealt with it." And as I said, you know, that person is, you know, just throwing tantrums like a little toddler.
I can imagine what some of the comments actually were. Probably the word handsome. Probably the word handsome was thrown around quite a bit. Beardy might have been thrown out a little bit. Distinguished. Yeah. Yep. Wise maybe might have been thrown out a few times.
And the master of yogi.
Hey, Kat.
How many years did it take you to train as a yogi?
My entire life. No, a yogi is simply someone who practices yoga.
Yes, I understand.
And I bought a book when I was 11 years old, Teach Yourself Yoga. And when I was a kid, we would go once every 2 weeks or so. We would go, food shopping. My parents got paid. We would go grocery shopping. We would go out to dinner. And then we would stop at the bookstore. And we were, each of us kids, because my parents were school teachers, allowed to pick out one book each. Or If it was like a small paperback, maybe 2.
Mhm.
And I found a book. I had loved paperback westerns, so
Was
my
this a
parents
library? This a bookshop?
bookshop.
Ah.
Um, my parents probably thought I was going to get another paperback western or something, Zane Grey, Louis L'Amour, or an adventure. I loved adventure stories, anything about the
Mm.
frontier, Native Americans. Um, but I found a book on yoga, teach yourself yoga, and my mom never ever denied me a book. She never said, you can't
Yeah.
have it or this is too advanced. It was always try it, read it, see what happens. But she was a little skeptical. She's like, "Do you really want a book on yoga?" And I was like, "Yes." And she's like, "All right." And I went home, started teaching myself yoga. And it was now at 11, I didn't do it steadily.
Yeah.
I would practice it, I would read it, and then I would drift away for weeks or a month or so, but I'd come back to it and practice again. Um, and it stayed with me for the entirety of my life. And when late 1980s, I did correspondence classes from Paramahansa Yogananda's Institute, the Self Realization Fellowship, on meditation and breath work. I guess I was in my early to mid 20s at the time. So yeah, my entire life has been practicing yoga.
See, when I was a child, when we went shopping on a Saturday, I think it was every other week, we would go to the library and we would take out books. And I remember taking out a book, Aesop's Fables.
Oh, I have that on my back shelf.
Yeah. And it was stories that talked about consequences and morals. Am I right?
Right.
Like the boy that cried wolf and the wolf wasn't there, and then when the wolf was there, um, and he was in danger and nobody came because he cried wolf so often.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Hey, our friend Danny says, Yogi, sometimes I don't like to come to chat because there's a lot of trolls. Um, on this one, Danny, uh, if you ever see anyone troll you, let me know and we will handle it. We will not with you, Danny. You, um, you're a good friend. We will not have anyone troll you, my friend. You have full protection. I wanted to mention, Brandon Boy, are you sure? You sure you're okay banning the guy who was saying that stuff? Just want to make sure.
Let's not mention a person's name and give it fuel.
Right.
And I'm sure that quite a few in the community know. Um, and it's up to each individual what they do with their channel. I was just reading Runner Boy that came up spamming, Josh. Yeah, Runner Boy, let's try and focus on the positives and, like he spread hate and it's not only on your channel, is it?
Enjoy your dinner, Joshua.
Yeah. Oh, what's for dinner, Joshua, tonight? Did he say what it is? Spam. No, oh, spam and dinner, sorry. In the UK, spam is a food. Did he say what dinner is?
Not yet.
Okay.
Brandon Boy, he said it was delivery though. Brandon Boy says, yeah, he said stuff about me before, so I think it's for the best. Gotcha. It's sorry that it came to that. Joshua says, Runner Boy, Runner Boy, Runner Boy, Runner Boy, Runner Boy, Runner Boy. And Selma gave a big shout out to Joshua. Well deserved shout out to both.
Yeah.
Danny's shouting out Joshua too. Thank you, Danny.
Runner Boy, is pork luncheon meat. Spam. Don't forget the luncheon part of it.
So if you had to pick one food from a can to subside upon, Vienna sausages versus spam, what would it be?
Well, um, one of right. So I'm autistic, and I have certain foods that bring comfort.
Right.
And one of my comfort foods is a can of baked beans and sausages. They're like little pork sausages. I think they're a bit similar to Vienna sausages, but we don't have
Humble.
many sausages in the UK. But we do have hot dogs, and we do have like um, little pork sausages in like a can with beans, and that would be my go-to food. If I got put on a desert island, you'd have to put so many thousands of cans on there, and I'd survive.
Eric Point said spam.
Or you'd go for
I
spam, Eric.
Yeah, I kind of thought you might say, although if he had to pick one, it would be a can of beans. Healthier choice.
What, mine?
Actually, yours and Eric LaPointe's.
Yeah.
Lucy says if they're
In
talking bad about people, they're talking about others. People have
Yeah.
made trashy videos about me. Well, so they probably still. That is why I don't look at my mentions. It's sad for good. It is sad, Lucy. I'm sorry about that. You are um, you're an awesome person.
Mm.
I enjoy you, your company, your friendship, and I enjoy your live streams. I can't imagine why anyone would want to make a video to disparage you in any way.
And Lucy, not everybody online is hateful like that. And we
True.
try to keep a positive, kind place here. And if any of the top mods, there's a few in the chat, see things that are going on, we look into it, okay? Joshua has got chicken and beef stroganoff with hot peppers, garlic bread, and chocolate chip cookies for dessert. Yum.
Sounds good. Yep. Nightmare could eat grapes alone for the rest of my life. I'm pretty fond of grapes too, but I might pick
Great.
blueberries if I had to pick one berry.
Berries, when I grew up, the blackberries tasted so much different to they do now, but I think I would go for raspberries.
I like raspberries too. I like blackberries a lot. Dark Point says that's too bad, Lucy. It is too bad. Michael's working on a theme song for Eric LaPointe, who is well deserving of a theme song. For some reason, Eric LaPointe and the theme song for Shaft comes in my head, or maybe the theme song for the A-Team.
Oh, I do know the theme song for the A-Team. I did.
Let's hear it. Did you?
When a boy put, speaking of top mods, my parrot is above all, even Yogi on this channel. Renard boy, you're not the manager of this channel, like somebody said they were. The person that, put the hate out last night.
Thank you, Selma.
You're a better person than that.
Toy Pups has a healthy dinner. Tandoori chicken, strips, pita bread with garden salad for Din Din. Yum.
Oh, Din Din. Does anybody find it weird that different areas of the world name their meals differently? Like most people have a breakfast, but when the midday meal comes, it's often called a lunch, but in some places it's called a dinner.
Right.
And you have your evening dinner, but evening dinner can also be tea. But we also have supper as well. Because the other day I said, "Oh, I'm going to have my dinner," and I think Yogi thought I was having my lunch. Didn't you?
Yep.
Because you're like several hours behind.
Yeah. Danny says, Lucy Warren, you're a nice person. She is a nice person, and you are too, which is what Lucy says. I don't know, man. When I first started thinking about YouTube a long time ago, I was going to have a poetry channel. Hey, Rebecca. And my stepdaughter said, don't do it. And I don't want to see, hey, Carl, I don't want to see people make comments about you. I don't want to see hurtful comments about you. And you would be too sensitive. And I didn't do it for a long time, but then, I started the channel and I guess I sort of thought that, someone would probably sooner or later say something. It honestly, it hasn't been that bad.
Yeah. But when you do your writings, and you do your writing at like 5 o'clock in the morning or something, don't you? After you've been up.
Yeah, about 4 o'clock.
Yeah. You do put your writings up on Facebook, or quite a few of
Yeah.
them. When I write and do poetry, some of my poetry can be very emotional and personal and private. You know, on Friday is my late mum's birthday, and I'm thinking of maybe I'll write something. Will I share it online? Most probably not, because it's private.
Right.
Still grieving for her and the
Understood.
relationship that was difficult. And that's part of my life, not part of anybody's life. But if I want to write about my drum and I want to share that, then that's a different matter.
Right. True. Hey, T, did you take your supplements yet?
No, but I will do.
Take mine now.
I'm going to drop down and take my supplements for the night, get something to eat, and then I will try and have an early night, especially as Amanda will not be live and distracting me.
There you go.
So no, I've actually been waking up suddenly in the night, and I woke up to a flashback this morning at about 7 a.m. And I woke up like shaking, sweating, and crying. And you know, I was like, right, I'm safe. I can make myself feel comforted, and I'll just distract for half an hour, and then I'll try and go back to sleep. And it
Right.
worked.
Good.
So, right, see you all in chat. I'm
All right. Thank you, T.
focus on chat because I've got a lot on my mind and I'm tired.
Right. Well, I appreciate you coming up.
All right, take care, and let's be supportive of one another. Let's not spread hate or lies and rumors and bitch about each other. Why can't we be more positive and spread some love and kindness? You never know what another person is going through. Even like, they could have gone through something quite traumatic an hour ago, yet be in Yogi's chat for some support or distraction or comfort. Okay.
Yep. Thank you for that.
Don't spread hate, only spread Nutella. No, Runner Boy, they got hazelnuts in. Not a good choice. Cadbury's chocolate spread. Right, I'm gone. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Nightmare says, phone's about to die, calling it an early night. Thanks for the stream, Yogi. Stay awesome in chat. Thanks, Nightmare. I was going to do some breath with you, but we will hopefully, you did the afternoon breath. I'm going to do, tomorrow's Wednesday, so I may or may not do a live breath work and yoga on my members channel. Eric Point says I have pictures in Jason Wiggs. Jace is ever surprising. I don't think there's anything that Jace wouldn't do to make someone smile. You know that? Someone says, I miss you, Eric. Austin says, Yogi is an awesome person on YouTube. Thank you, Austin. That doesn't sound good, Selma. I'm sorry you're upset, Carl. Hey, Selma.
Yes.
Our friend Carl says he's upset. Can we send him some love?
Yeah. Yogi?
Yep.
Can you help me with that?
I can help you with that. Hey, Carl, my friend, we love you here. You are loved as a friend on our channel. And both Selma and I are sending you love, my friend. How was that, Selma?
Good.
Good.
I'm a little bit better.
Uh-huh.
But I can't sing quite yet.
That's okay. You'll be able to when you're able to. We're in no hurry. Austin is sending Austin is sending you prayers, Selma, to get well soon.
Thank you, Austin. And as you could tell, my voice is kind of okay, but
Mhm.
at the same time it still hurts.
Right. Well, we're not going to keep you up for long because I want you to come back when I close things down for the night. But I'm glad you came up to say hi.
You're welcome.
Hey, do you want to, before you head off, do you want to sing a song in sign language?
Yes.
All right. I was going to say let's hear it, but instead, let's see it.
Um. Um.
What's the song, guys? Can you guess it? What do you think? Are they going to be able to guess it, Selma?
Mhm.
We shall see. Austin says, "Who wants a finger wag?" It's been a while since you gave someone a finger wag, Selma. Anyone here deserve a finger wag?
Mm, I think one boy.
Runner Boy stood up for me last night, so we're gonna not give him a finger wag tonight. He gets a pass tonight because he stood up for me.
Yeah.
Runner Boy says, "You are my sunshine." Incy Bitsy Spider. He was right, as was who else said that? Pokemon said that. Hey, Pokemon. So
Hi,
you want to come?
Simon.
Do you want to come back on in about 20 minutes? Say goodnight for me.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll see you in a little bit.
Okay.
Thanks for the song.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye. Danny says, Yogi, I'm about to leave. Love you
I
too,
love
Selma.
you guys. And this is for you.
There you go, guys. Love from Selma. Pokemon says, hello, my beautiful people. Hello, Pokemon. Danny says, Yogi, I'm about to leave now. Have a great night. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, Danny. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, as always. Danny is a good friend. Lisa says, have a great evening, Danny. Eric says, hi to Pokemon. He says, Danny, take care, and if any problems, let us know. Definitely. We got you back, Danny. So, sorry I have missed a bit of the chat. Carl says, too much stress. I'm sorry, Carl. Runner Boy had a bad cough for a few weeks. Man, I had one for like 3 weeks. This is, I think, back in December-ish. Maybe it was early January. We've been talking about this. It's been a tough winter. Carl says, goodbye, everyone. Shutting YouTube down. Carl, what do you mean you're shutting YouTube down? You mean you're turning off the computer for the night? Or I know you've talked about shutting your channel down before. I hope that that's not what you're thinking of. I've mentioned before how much I enjoy your live streams. He says, Carl, what's up? Carl, don't leave your community. We are here for each other. For you, absolutely we are. Lisa says 2 degrees here. We are in the 2nd degree. You finally made it to the 2nd degree. Michael says, still I'm getting snow tonight. Expecting up to 2 inches of snow. Hopefully no ice. I hope no ice. We were supposed to get 14 inches of snow, and the storm headed out to the ocean. So it looks like we're getting 0. I'm happy about that. I've a couple of times a week, I've lengthened my morning walk and run. Carl says, I feel like a loner. I can understand that, Carl. But it does take time to build a community, and it takes a lot of committed effort. Um, and I think you're getting there. You have a lot of people who show up regularly for your live stream, and they stay with you. You have true friends. I always see Ivy there. Michael says, I'm ready for spring. I'm ready for spring too. I promise you that whenever, I don't always see when you're live, but whenever I see you live and I'm available, I'm going to stop in 100%. Lucy says, you should talk to someone if you think about deleting your channel. It's sad when people do that because of trolls and just hateful people. She says, good point, Lucy. Carl, come here each evening. Many of us felt a loner, but we're here offering friendship. Sorry if I'm not into trains. I do like trains. One of my favorite things that our friend just went to, when she does the train sounds. Corner Boy says, Carl, I still struggle getting people in my lives. It's hard. It is hard. But it's a way of building a community. And man, I think the only one good thing I've ever been able to do on YouTube is to find myself belonging to this community. That's okay. That's pretty awesome. You know what I mean? I think collectively and individually, guys, we've done some pretty good things. We have, in this live stream alone, we have dealt with so many different issues and have been able to reach out and help people. We're not always going to be able to help everyone, but we have been able to help some. And I've seen it on other channels. I've watched Eric Lapointe single-handedly build a community. When I say single-handedly, community means people, right? But he reached out to one person at a time, connected. He told people, hey, connecting to you, didn't ask for anything in return. If they wanted to connect, they would connect. And I've seen other people do that as well. Look at how many people, look at Mary's Gigs, who is now fully 4,000 monetized. Daisy May, Tandra. You guys stepped up for so many people. He says, Yogi, yes, we help support many on this channel. I think all of it, every single channel. That's the wonderful thing about a community is everyone's here for each other. I love being on my live stream and seeing other people live streaming and sending people, go hang out with Eric Lapointe. Go hang out with Jace. Go hang out with Runnaboy. Everyone. Rebecca says, I'm back just from watching Gravity Fitness. They are definitely fun to watch. Were they still in the cafe? Runnaboy says, me soon as well. I'm at 2570. Yep, and I had you up all day today. And 5 days being held, so we know that you're at 26 something. So less than 400. Rebecca says, yes. Rebecca says, how are you? I'm good, Rebecca. How are your workouts going? Eric Point says, thanks, Yogi. Well, thank you, Eric. You showed everyone how to do it. And it's proof. Nice guys finish first, guys. Nice people finish first. This is why I'll keep putting in my channel references to just being kind. Doesn't matter if people attack you, just be kind. You would be missed, Carl. I would miss you. And I bet you everyone in this chat would miss you. Rebecca says, good, thanks. Thank you. I now have 178 subscribers. Well done. Man. And It wasn't that long ago. You wanted to get to 50 so you could live stream. Dr. Point says, hey, Rebecca. Lucy says, just be kind. Absolutely, just be kind. It's that easy. So let me read one of my favorite things to read. Let me take off again. I was reading about William Taft. Again, don't ask me why I was reading about William Taft, because I don't know why, but I was. Let's see. You guys heard me read this before, but there's probably some who haven't heard me read this before. Very important words for all of us, but especially for content creators. This was found on the hospital wall in the orphanage that Mother Teresa worked at. She didn't write it, but it was falsely attributed to her, and it gained recognition as Mother Teresa's prayer. It was actually written by Kent Keith, but she absolutely loved it, and it was meaningful for her, so she had it hanging up. It's called Do It Anyway. So Carl, Lucy, you and Danny, everyone who suffered at the effects of trolls, Runner Boy, for those who are really building a content, creating something, here it is. People are often unreasonable, illogical, and self-centered. Forgive them anyway. If you are kind, people may accuse you of selfish, ulterior motives. Be kind anyway. If you are successful, you will win some false friends and some true enemies. Succeed anyway. If you are honest and frank, people may cheat you. Be honest and frank anyway. What you spend years building, someone could destroy overnight. Build anyway. If you find serenity and happiness, they may be jealous. Be happy anyway. The good you do today, people will often forget tomorrow. Do good anyway. Give the world the best you have, and it may never be enough. Give the best you've got anyway. You see, in the final analysis, it is between you and God. It was never between you and them anyway. So the bottom line, are you doing the channel for you because it makes you happy? Because it gives you a chance to be kind? Because it gives you a chance to practice forgiveness? Because it gives you an opportunity to be loving? Because it's not about you and other people. It's always about you and God, whatever term for God you wish to use. So build, man, be outrageous, be creative, put your true, authentic self out there and let it rip. Show the world what you got, which is what I'm doing. Unfortunately, you know, almost 60. I don't got a lot. I got this. I got me sitting in front of a phone having a conversation with some good friends. But that's it. Authentic. It's the best I've got. But I'm giving it all away. And that is my intention here, the only intention of my channel. I'm just going to give it all away. Everything I got. Carl says, I'm a loner. I'm a bit of a loner too, Carl. I spend more time alone, well, cats, than I definitely do with other people. Joshua says, can you guess who's back? Slim Shady? Bet you guys didn't see that reference coming from me, did you? Rebecca says, yes, love to be kind to everyone, although I feel some people see my kindness as a weakness, and I think they can walk all over me, but that doesn't mean I can be taken advantage of. Being kind is great. Yes, because kindness is your strength. Someone else might take it for a weakness. It doesn't matter because it's strength. I actually said that to a friend today about the person who has decided their best course of action is to be critical of me. more than critical to be actually attacking. And, it's always easy to attack someone who literally goes on every live stream and talks about continuous forgiveness because you can get away with it. You can get away with attacking me because I practice continuous forgiveness. But here's the thing, I'm not really attacked. I can't be attacked. It's an impossibility. You can't really be attacked. You can think you're being attacked, but it's just a thought. So, with it just being a thought, why would I respond in kind? Why would I return a bad thought with a bad thought when I can forgive those bad thoughts as well as forgiving myself for wishing to return it, to wishing to fight? You know what I mean? How dare you? This is just my ego taking umbrage. I'm sorry, your throat is hurting, Selma. Carl's going to bed. Good night, Carl. I hope you reconsider, my friend. Runner Boy says, so Yogi has his angel guardians beside him, Runner Boy and others. This is true. You guys certainly stepped up. I appreciate that. Someone says I cough very hard. Hey, you still drinking hot tea, Selma? Maybe some soup? Toy Pup says, Runner Boy, I'm one of his angels. You certainly have been. But, again, guys, I'm not pressed about it. He says, Yogi's Angels is a unique club of kindness and support. I like that term. Someone says, my angel guardian is Miguel. Nice. One of my favorite sayings from the Talmud is, above every blade of grass, there's an angel whispering, grow, grow, grow. One of my says, I spread my cheeks and they ran away. That would do it. I would run away too. T says, I thought I said T. I'm sorry. T says, Yogi, that was me, not Toy. Sorry. I thought I said T. I'm mangling all of my words today. DC says, so Bumblebee T and Runner Boy. I used to use that line to Mocha. I actually used to use that line to my parents as well. So it's really no wonder that I got a divorce. Mocha would be like, neighbors are complaining about the lawn. Are you gonna mow it? And I was like, well, above every blade of grass, there is an angel whispering, grow, grow. Who am I to interfere with the angels? That would be sacrilegious of me. It could be dangerous to the angels. Imagine that it was a push mower, because I like having it for a workout, actually. And by push, I don't mean motorized at all. Remember the trolling bladed ones? Someone says, Miguel is my guardian angel. He protects me from Satan and Lucifer. I'm glad you have your guardian angel, Selma. Saint Miguel. Am I pronouncing that right? T says, Runner Boy, he got gluteus maximus. Toy Pup says, Bumbles, you're so cute. So, yeah, don't feel like anyone really has to do anything to. It's good to have each other's backs, but I'm okay, to be honest with you. And I honestly do practice continuous forgiveness. Here's why I practice at it. I'm not great at it. No one really is. So we practice. That's the great thing about it. We get to keep doing it over and over again, and people will help us get better. There's always someone who's going to pop in and say, "You think you're good at it? Well, try this." This is why many, mystical schools believe that life is a classroom. We're here to learn. I don't know if I necessarily always agree with that, but I do know that we can continuously learn by every situation that's presented to us. We can heal ourselves, especially when you learn to see, Buddhist psychology, yogic psychology, the psychology of the Course in Miracles, Sufi psychology, all say the same thing, that we project the world that we see. It is a projection based upon our innermost feelings of guilt, that we feel small and separate. One of the 5 afflictions of the mind of yoga is the belief that we are a small, separate ego, separate from other people and separate from creation itself. And so we project that outwards and we see the separation where there is absolutely none. Quantum physics shows us nothing is separate. Toy Pup says, Rebecca, beautiful. Hi, beautiful. Someone says, Puppy Mommy is my guardian angel as well. She is. Toy Pups is so many people's guardian angel. I have absolutely no doubt that Toy Pups has my back. I have absolutely no doubt that Eric Lapointe has my back. The Squirrel Sniper has my back. Runner Boy and Toy Pups, or I'm sorry, Bumblebee T. I am mangling my names. All of you guys. Joshua. Sure, come on up, Joshua. I got a little rose quartz that I've been holding all night. This was a present, as is much that you see around here, present from Mocha. Not to mention, I got 2 crystals sitting, gathering light, both moonlight and sunlight, from Michael Burkeen. And I kept one with me so I can hold this too. This was a gift from Michael. Thoughtful friend. Just wanted to do something kind. Rebecca says everyone here is amazing. Absolutely. And Rebecca, I'm glad that you're part of it. I'm glad that you're one of those amazing people. T says rose quartz is an amazing crystal. It is. And this one, it's just got a great feel to it. We got a friend coming up. You know what? I feel bad because I feel like I need a theme song to play when you enter my live stream. Every time I feel there should be an amazing, energetic theme song that announces your presence here, because it would be well deserved.
Yogi, you're making me blush, okay? Okay. This is the amazing Yogi in just a Yogi doing burpees in his basement.
I didn't see that coming. Well,
No, you didn't.
No.
I just wanted to clarify something to you. Want to let you guys know that, you know, when I defend someone, it is entirely with all due respect, even towards the person who is being offensive. Unless there's just absolutely no choice. Now, I don't know the entirety of the situation, but from what I had walked myself into in some live streams, including but not limited to Runner Boys yesterday, someone decides to say stuff about you, and I don't like that at all. You know, because you're one of the most respectful people, that I've met, and it doesn't stand with me here, anything. So I don't like that. But at the same time, I'm not going to be like I used to be and say, well, you know what, you're an idiot. I'm just going to say maybe you have some issues that you need to work on. So that's what I basically said.
I
So,
appreciate that.
and he does. He needs to work on himself a little bit more. Come back, apologize to you for what the problems were, and go from there. But as far as anything else is concerned, you guys are all amazing. I'm back to being normal again, normal live streams, screencasts, everything. And I can actually support more people now. And I can actually watch more of your videos, which is what
Oh,
I meant
awesome.
to. But unfortunately, mobile data is just very laggy. Now I'm ready to go. Let's go. Let's go.
I'm looking
Let's go.
forward to the lightning. I'm looking forward to the
Yes.
morning restreams again.
Lightning. I have another shirt that's going to have a heart and lightning in it.
Awesome.
Heart, lightning,
Hey,
and a little bit of fire.
do you have a Flash T-shirt?
No, I don't have a Flash T-shirt anymore.
When's your birthday?
August 6th, 83.
All right.
83. 80.
We know what we're getting you for your birthday.
Oh, really? Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. You don't really have to, but when is your birthday?
It needs to be done. My birthday is April 17th.
April 17th. Oh, wow. You're coming up soon. Close.
I
Real
am.
close.
Yep.
Right. A few days before I can actually get remonetized, maybe. So
Which is going to be big news. 21st, right? April 21st.
yes. So hopefully.
And well deserved. And I'll be honest, it never should have happened.
Well, I mean, people make mistakes. I do too, but I actually caught some things, honestly. So it may be that I had thumbnails that were not mine. I put thumbnails on some of my live streams that were from famous people, maybe. I don't know. Or maybe the Money Monday kind of thing was the problem. I'm
Right.
not sure. I really don't know.
I
I
like
have yet to get a clear answer. So
the fact that you're treating it as a learning experience.
yeah, it is. It's not good for me to just dwell on things like that. Like last year, that's all I did was dwell on certain things, and even thinking about it's kind of negative in my mind. But push that aside, whoosh, out the window. There you go. Move forward. Leave the past behind. Yeah, you can look back because you have to refer to certain situations. So when they say don't look back, it's really not possible not to look back. That's part of your history, a part of your past. So it is what it is,
Right.
as they say. But
Yep.
yeah, there's no reason for someone just to hold hate, hold depression. I mean, I get some people go through situations, and I have also, because last year was not my year. Definitely not. It was. I've said things, I've done things I should not have said or done. Sorry, I kind of said that a little backwards there. Said done, but I just ask people for forgiveness, ask God for forgiveness, and all the higher beings up there around us to watch
Can I
over
ask
us
you
all.
a quick question?
Sure.
Have you forgiven yourself?
Yes.
Good.
That's why I'm able to show love to everyone now and just
Right. And that's so key. It's so important. Because many people face the outer world and they're willing to forgive, but they never deeply forgive themselves, and it still keeps them trapped. So happy to hear that you've taken the route of self-forgiveness.
yes, I forgive myself because I know that I'm forgiven, and I know that even if the people who have not forgiven me, there's only a matter of time before they do, because you can't just hate someone who loves you. It's just not possible. You can continue to act like you do, but eventually that love will override that hate. So
This is true.
uh,
The only true defense that ever works is love. The only defense that you need, because it's not even really a defense. It's everyone's default position in life. It's what we are.
Yeah, I agree with you on that, Yogi. I do, 100%.
Yep, you're one step ahead of the game, Joshua.
And see, that's why I don't understand. Why would anyone really, do that? But then again, why would I do what I did last year? That's even worse, actually. Honestly, that is worse.
Well, think of it this. Well, why did you do what you did?
Well, a little bit of jealousy, a little bit of what do you call that? Spite, and definitely not amazingness at all. The amazing was it was there. It was in thought. It was there, but it wasn't here. I didn't have it in
All
my
of
heart.
those things are emotions that were hurting you, and you projected them out into the world. And it was
Absolutely.
only when you were able to heal that you were able to do things differently. So
Right.
the answer to why anyone would attack, why was I consider the person that was saying stuff about me, I consider him a friend. He has been a friend. I like him. I love him. But he doesn't have a position in my regular life right now um, that he used to have. It just wasn't good. Um,
Right.
so the reason why he does what he does is because he's hurting. Um,
Yeah,
so
I understand. Yeah.
this is why, again, why I very much respect and admire how you told me you handled the situation. You didn't attack an attacker with an attack. Do you know what I mean?
Right. I don't need to. It's not necessary. I mean, I tell them it's wrong. I did say that. I said, look, it's stupid to do this. That doesn't mean you're stupid. It just means it's a stupid move. It's foolish. Don't do this.
Right.
People can be better than that. I don't care who you are. You can be better than that. So it's not worth it.
Much appreciated.
Well, no worries. I appreciate being up here. So
And I'm
with
looking
that being
forward
said,
to seeing you tomorrow morning
yes, I'll have a screencast later, so you can watch it in the morning because I know you're not up that late. So,
in a
but
bag.
yeah.
Joshua in a bag.
Well, unfortunately, the bag isn't happening because I cannot get out to do that.
Ah,
I had stuff come up, but I will still do a live stream. It'll be a screencast. It might not be viral, but it'll be amazing.
that's what I'm looking for.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. I respect all of you. Bumblebee, thank you so much. I appreciate that compliment. I was very adult. Joshua was very adult about it. Respect Joshua. Thank you guys so much. Sorry I didn't see what you guys were saying, but you all have a wonderful evening. I'm going back into the chat now with all of you, okay?
Thank you, my friend.
Bye.
Bye. Our friend Joshua, guys. Heartfelt. Just one thing I will say, Joshua is heartfelt. Toy Pop says, the amazing energetic Joshua. How are you relaxing, my friend? T says, Josh, the hate happens. So we got Selma coming up. So we're going to use this opportunity to wrap things up for the night. I'm going to get to bed. Hello, Selma.
Hi.
Sorry that you're still not feeling good, my friend.
It's okay.
But maybe a good night's sleep, and tomorrow you'll be feeling a bit better.
Yeah. Can you tell my voice? I'm not feeling well.
We can.
Yeah, cause my voice is kind of a little bit off, and I can't sing quite yet. I'm working on it, and I try to lift my voice a little,
And keep drinking warm stuff.
And I've been sleeping all morning, all night, all afternoon.
Which is good for you. That's what you need. That and warm liquids, tea, soup,
Yeah.
Toy Pup says, love wins every time. This is true. T says, Yogi, look at the amazing love and support and kindness. Your community. Thank you, T. So, go ahead.
Thank you guys for praying for me and making me feel better. And I wanted to say is thank you, Puppy Mommy, for making me feel better in your life stream. It means so much to me. And keep praying for me. And hopefully I will get better very soon. And I'm missing Push Push Hold That Hay. I miss that one.
It'll be
And
coming.
and I would like to say I love you, Puppy Mommy, so much. My sister loves you. My family loves you. And we all love you. And big kisses and sending hugs, sending kisses to Canada. And I will be going to Canada very soon. And um and we're gonna do shopping together with my puppy mommy, and we will be playing with the dogs
That's
outside,
awesome, Selma.
and we will be singing "Cause Hota Hey" together, and thank you guys so much for your prayers,
You're welcome.
and I love you.
We love you too. So let's catch up in the chat and then we'll wrap things up. Hey, can you guess what Toy Pups was eating? Take a wild guess. I'll give you a hint. It was a sandwich. What kind of sandwich was Toy Pups eating? It was grilled cheese, Selma. Our friend Relaxing says, friends is honest when someone needs help, but unfortunately not. And that would help me too late, and I will be remembering. Well, Relaxing, not everyone was able to, you know. As I said, I've been a member of your channel, happily so. I'm sorry that you didn't get all the help that you needed. Joshua says you're all amazing. Thank you, Joshua. How are you, Christmas baby Big Nick?
Hi, Christmas baby. I'm sorry that my voice scared you.
That's okay. Joshua says yummy grilled cheese. They make pretty good vegan cheese nowadays. I haven't had it in a long time. It actually get better and better all the time. Pip Pep says it sounds nice to complain repeatedly about the same thing. Songho says Selma is possum.
Thank you.
You are pretty possum. Doctor says very bad people. Too late for my health problems. I will remember for my life and definitely bad people. Well, I'm sorry you feel that way. I think people do the best that they can. Relaxing.
Can I show you guys something?
Yep.
My boyfriend curls my hair.
What did he do? You do here?
He curls my hair.
He does.
Yes.
Interesting. He did a good job.
Yeah. And it's kind of wavy.
It is.
Yeah.
Huh. I wonder if I can talk someone into curling my hair, Selma. What do you think?
You don't have no hair.
I don't have no hair. Who told you that? They can't be
You.
telling the truth. So I'm gonna
You
have
did.
to. I did.
Yeah.
Joshua says, Yogi, you would look good with curled hair. What do you think, Selma?
But he doesn't have no hair.
You keep telling everyone that. If you keep telling them that, they're gonna believe you. Hey, Inner Beauty.
Yeah, because they won't believe me that you don't have any hair.
I don't believe you at all.
But
Runner Boy says, someone send Yogi a wig.
no,
You don't think I should get a wig?
no.
No? Well, that's nice of you. Hey, our friend Inner Beauty's Lifestyle is here, and she has a beautiful channel. I just brought her up again. I brought her up the other day. I like bringing people up every time they come and visit. She has her opening video. It says peace, love, and happiness. How is that for a beautiful way of starting off a channel? Peace, love, and happiness.
That's
Joshua says, if you want a wig, I can send you one. What do you think, Selma? Should I get a wig?
no.
No. I would, Joshua, but Selma says no. Runner Boy says after his hair gets to his shoulders, he'll shave it and send it to me. Should I get a box of hair from Runner Boy?
No.
No. Okay. Sorry, Runner Boy.
Too late for that.
Sweating and smiling said, Yogi, I left for a bit. Can you start over from the beginning? For you, Sweating, here we go. From the beginning. Hey, Selma, do you remember what I said at the very beginning?
No.
No, neither do I. Sorry, Sweating. I was going to, but now I can't remember, and neither can Selma. He says a bright blue wig. What do you think? Should I get blue hair?
No.
No. Runner Boy says I'll send each a box, each individual hair in a separate box. Eric Point says
No.
live. Thank you, Eric. Sweating and smiling says darn. I'm sorry. Crafting Buddy says pink hair. What do you think? Selma, pink hair?
No.
No. Sorry, CBM. Selma says no. Black says, in his heart, I will only remember honest friends. Just because someone can't help you doesn't mean they're not honest. Relaxing. Runner Boy or T says, Runner Boy, can you send a box of permanent dye too? So should I dye my hair, Selma?
No.
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 No. I'm not
That
having
will
any
be
luck.
that will be ridiculous.
Okay. Crafting says hi to Bumble. So we're gonna wrap things up. Selma, could you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Could you tell everyone good night for me?
Yeah. Yogi said goodnight and he loves you and he will see you at 5 o'clock tomorrow and 1 o'clock in the afternoon, 5:25.
This is true. Perfect, Selma. Thank you so much. And I do love you guys. Thank you again for being here, spending time with me and our friends who came up on the live stream. We had Joshua, and we had T, and we had Selma. Beautiful. 3 people.
Can you
Joshua
read that?
says, I can. Do you know what Joshua said?
Yes.
He said, this is the end. Good night, everyone. Lisa says, see you, Yogi. Hey, Lucy's going to be live streaming tomorrow morning. It is going to be 7 Central Time. Did I get that right? I believe 7 to 11 is what she said. So be on the lookout. Come on by, hang out. I'll be there. Joshua says, namaste. Namaste to you, my friend. T says, relaxing. Can you help me with my homeless situation that I need an electric wheelchair? I'd love to start a fundraiser for you, T. Brenda Boy says, relaxing. White of semi. Let's see. Joshua says, 7 Central. Gotcha. Yep. Lucy says, 7 a.m. Central, doing morning this time. Looking forward to it. T says namaste. Oh, namaste. Selma, namaste, my friend.
Namaste.
Take care.
You too.
Thank you.
Love you.
Love you too. Hey, Red's Room.